And now we're like besties.
I know.
Like, whoa, crazy.
I do think our connection on the field is like very good because of it, though.
What? Because I used to be obsessed with you?
No, yeah, for sure. Like that for sure helped it. No, because we're besties now.
Oh, 100%. True. All your balls like usually connect with me like all the time.
Yeah,
we also practice it, but like also helps that.
I know, and I think when the fans watch, they're like, "Oh my god, how is it so perfect all the time?" And I'm like, "It's just a sixth sense now."
What's up, H-Town and all around? You know the mug, you know the voice. OSG, old soccer guy here with you, and welcome back to the Dash Dispatch. Nobody else here with me tonight, so y'all just get me. But don't worry, I'm going to keep it short. We don't have much to talk about. International duty, and then we're going to preview Portland, and then we're going to get you out of here. So I won't keep you too long. Hopefully I won't bore you either. Hopefully you haven't left already. Got some other shows, some other bigger plans. Next week will be a regular show. I guarantee you that. Just there's nothing going on this week. So you know what? Just the show must go on. So I got to do it. All right. Let's start off with international duty. Remember all the girls that went on duty. I got some updates on a couple of them, not many of them. Of course, Zoe Matthews, Zoe Ricketts, which we really don't care about Ricketts. Liz Beardsley, don't know what they did, but they went. Biljan, I don't think that she ended up going. Remember last we said she was in a boot, so we don't know if she played. I didn't even get to follow up on Sweden either as well, and it would have been U23, so hard to find shit sometimes when they're not the main team. Kiki Van Zen. I think they're playing today or right now. Not sure. And they played previous. Trinidad and Tobago is who they're playing right now. But Kiki Van Zen, I posted a couple pictures on my own IG from their account. Looks like she's smiling, having her fun. But I don't get to see the game, so don't know what's going on there. And then Alosia with Nigeria. They won their qualifiers to WAFCON, the women's AFCON, and they get to try to defend their title again. I think they have 11 titles now. Of course, they won it last year, if y'all remember, if y'all follow along. So they did that. So congrats to Alosia and Nigeria. That's good stuff, man. Keep rolling, and that's good. Good play for Alosia. She just needs to bring it back to the dash and just be consistent more. All right. Sarah Puntengam with Austria. They're in Nations League qualification, and they ended up had played 2 games back to back, head to head, not head to head, home and away, and to advance into Nations League Group A. They lost the first game 1-0 to the Czech in Czech, and in this game they ended up winning 2-0 with Puntengam getting a penalty kick and scoring it. I don't think she was the one that was fouled. She's the captain. So they gave her the ball. She puts it in the net. 1-0. They ended up scoring again. 2-0. They advanced into Group A. So, our captain's getting a lot of time and getting a goal over there. And if you follow the dash on X or Instagram, you probably saw it as well. Maybe not the goal, but the praise for Puttengam. And then, of course, let's talk U.S. women's national team, man. Against Portugal, Avery Patterson, Yasmin Ryan are both over there. Avery Patterson getting the start both games. Yasmin Ryan coming in off the bench. No Jane Campbell, but I don't think she's going to make it back with this coach. That's fine. We're good with it. Patterson and Ryan, but USA versus Portugal. And first one was 2-1 Portugal. And man, it was kind of tough. Portugal was just playing better, playing different, had a better opportunities, and ended up winning the game 2-1. And it was kind of disappointing. That's another loss for the USA. But we get it. The team is young. They're all like 20, 21, 19, 22. 23 is kind of old for this team right now. And most teams have a U23 team, and ours is basically a U23 team, but playing with the big dogs. And there's a few others. There's a few older ones, of course, obviously, if you follow along and watch it. But You have Avery Patterson, like I said, Yasmin Ryan, Patterson getting the start, and I think that girl's got some MJ DNA in her, some Michael Jordan DNA. That tongue comes out, and superpowers are ignited, and she does her footwork and takes on the keepers, gets those balls, like the crosses in too, takes on those defenders, not the keepers, takes on those defenders, gets the ball across. Man, just a good defender too. Very good defender. So man, she's getting all the time pretty much. She is getting subbed out. We'll see if she starts on Wednesday night against New Zealand, as they have one more game left in the window before they return back to the dash. But they did win the second game, which was last night. We're recording on Tuesday night right now. Not last night, Sunday night. Sunday, sorry. USA did beat Portugal 3-1. So good ones. That was a better game for USA. The game was scored quick, but it's got to be better. But I get what we're doing. Emma Hayes is still building, still looking at what she wants to do, who she wants to do with where, and how she wants to play this team. And right now it's okay because she can do what she wants, and it's okay to do what she needs to be doing because she's doing it right, and these girls are learning and they're playing. So when it comes down to it, we'll see what this 18 or 20 looks like whenever it's time to build that roster, what the starting 11 will look like and what the bench will look like. Avery Patterson for sure will be on it. Yasmin Ryan for sure will be on it. Avery Patterson, very good chances she will be a starter on this team for quite a while to be, especially the way she's been playing. If she can just keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. All right. Like I said, they got another game tomorrow. If you're listening to this, it'll be on Wednesday night. So go check it out. Be curious. This will be the third game for US. Emma Hayes will probably play around with the roster again. So we don't know what she'll start, who she'll start, but chance for Yasmin Ryan to get a start because she didn't start the other two. Patterson, you don't know because she may want her to play every time and get and absorb every minute as possible. So we'll see what that is, especially when the dash game doesn't matter. So those are two players you can utilize, and you don't have to worry about their NWSL weekend on Sunday as some teams are competing for the playoffs. So that was what, 10 girls? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. I don't know if we want to count Ricketts since she's technically going to go to Boston immediately after our game on Sunday. She may just fly from Portland to Boston. I don't know if she wants to come back to Houston or not. Sorry. Maybe she does get a few minutes to play. We'll talk about that later when we talk about Portland. But that's the international duty, y'all. There's, not much going on. Putingham and Alosia were playing for real. All the rest looked like they were friendlies. The three young ones, we got to keep up. We got to keep up an eye on too. Zoe Matthews and Rebecca are still getting a lot of playing time with Logrono over in La Liga. So that's good. We'll see them back next summer, possibly. That's when the loan ends. That team is still not won a friggin' game though, so they're struggling over there pretty bad. But they're getting a lot of time and they're playing against opponents and they're they're getting their butts worked right now. Is what's happening. So they're going to grow a lot. And if you look at her the ranking, I think it was an 84 for Zoe Matthews on FIFA 26 or FC 26, whatever it's called now. That's pretty good. So man, go check it out if y'all get a chance. It's on DAZN. It's the Logrono game sometimes. If DAZN is nice, it'll be seen. It'll be shown. But it is a team that was just promoted, so don't look forward to it much. All right, man. I want to. Oh, can I do this? Man. Probably cannot do that. Oh crap! Hold on. Oh crap! Hold on. So let's see what happens. We may just have to come back and clip myself back in, but let's go check out the NWSL standings. And I want to tell you all about that because there are some games that are important on decision day this Sunday. So let's see the standings, and then we'll talk about the important games. Houston and Portland is an important game still, even though Houston has technically been eliminated. So let's see what happens here. All right. So schedule. I mean, not schedule. Sorry, schedule. What am I saying? NWSL standings. I'm sitting here looking straight at it, too. I don't know why I said schedule. I'm thinking about schedule next because I'm trying to get ahead of myself. All right. So, I whatever. KC and Washington are first and second, but Orlando is number 3. 39 points. Seattle number 4, 38. San Diego 37. Portland 37. Remember this, that's Portland number 6 at 37, tied for 5th for San Diego. 7 Gotham is 36 points. 8 Racing is 34 points. And 9 North Carolina Courage is 32 points. So remember that. And also Houston 30 points. Remember, only 8 points, 9 points separate us from third place. So just a couple more things could have happened. Could have made the playoffs. So that's okay. It'll be all right. We'll move, and we'll move. As Andreas likes to tell me all the time. Now, we move. All right. So what do we got? Points. So, like, points matter right now. The games matter. Portland has got 37 points. Like I said, tied for 5th with San Diego, 37 points. Orlando, 39 points. So they're 2 points behind third place right there. But also, 34 is 8th place, and Portland has 37. Obviously, they're in the playoffs, but they're playing for that seeding, and it's still possible they could get a home game if they get some help, win their game, and get some help too. So, we're going to say not likely, right? Not likely. So, that'll be interesting, man. And we're going to talk about some other things with Houston and Portland coming up too as well. So like I mentioned, those games, decision day is Sunday. All the games are at 4 o'clock except for one game, and that's going to be Kansas City versus San Diego. That game doesn't matter at all. San Diego, I guess, they're still playing for seeding, but KC is San Diego, 2 o'clock. Portland and Houston at 4 o'clock starts the other games. Well, West Coast, so I guess not really starts, because the sun's going to come down last over there. But we'll come back to that one because we're going to focus on that one, of course, being Dashers, right? Utah host Washington. We're not worried about that one at all. That one doesn't matter. Chicago hosting Angel City. We're not worried about that one at all. That one doesn't matter. Neither team is in the playoffs. Orlando versus Seattle. That one matters. Playing for seeding. North Carolina Courage hosting Gotham. That one matters. And then Racing Louisville wants to get that win versus Bay FC. So, man, that could be North Carolina trying to get in, playing Bay last. North Carolina Racing. That'll be fun. All right, that'll be fun. So, decision day, watch your Houston Dash. But let's get into the Houston Dash. Anyways, versus Portland Thorns at Portland. Like we said, Sunday, 4 o'clock. Like I said, Sunday at 4 o'clock. Something of note. I'll put this up here so I can continue looking straight at the camera here or at the microphone. Since the break, the NWSL break, and the teams have returned back from that break, Houston is 5-3-4 with 19 points. Portland is 4-5-3 with 15 points. -1 goal differential for us, -2 for them, but 14 goals for us, 15 against, 15 goals for them, 17 against. Away since the break, we're 2-3-2. So not too good, but you did get 8 points on the road right there. And then at home for them, they're 2-2-1. So again, not too good. They're playing 500 at home. So what does that tell you? It's kind of half and half right now. We don't know what we're going to get into. Houston, final 6 games, we had 2 clean sheets ourselves. But we also gave up 3 clean sheets ourselves. So, Portland, couple players to highlight. And if you follow the U.S. women's national team, you know who these 2 girls are because they just scored on Sunday. As a matter of fact, they scored all 3 goals for USA on Sunday. Olivia Moultrie. She scored 2 goals, and then Coffey, who actually subbed in for Avery Patterson, I think it was technically subbed in for Avery Patterson, scored the 1 goal, and scored it almost immediately coming off the bench to get that 3rd goal. And all 3 goals were good goals, but they play for Portland on the 2 sides. Those are the people that we're going to highlight here. Because one of them's going to be taking on Avery Patterson, as a matter of fact, too. So that's going to be a head-to-head clash. So I hope they're talking to each other. Just kidding. You know how girls are. They're going to be good. They're going to have fun. But this will be a nice little rivalry to watch if you're not watching the ball, but you're watching other things off the ball to see what's going on. Avery Patterson versus Sam Coffey or Olivia Moultrie. That's going to be interesting and be fun to watch too as well. Of course, they have Portland has other players, but I just wanted to point out that those second half stats, Houston has had a better second half than Portland. Portland is nothing to point out in their final games to finish the season. They didn't end on a winning streak or a losing streak. They did beat Angel City last week 2-0 to get a win to come into this game after the bye or after the international break, of course. So they are coming off a win. They are playing proceeding. So expect them to play anything and everything and expect them to try to win this game and want to win this game. And of course, it's the last game of the season at home. You definitely want to put it all out there. But coaches, they can put some different players in. But I expect Portland to play with their best 11 and go out there and give their all. And they're trying to play for seed, and they want to play for bed and seed. And you don't want to go into the playoff on a loss anyway. So forget that. But we're going to give it to them. What is Fabrice going to do? That's a good question. I hear that. USA just played 3 games, or maybe by you listen to this, it'll be 3 games. Tomorrow night will be the 3rd game. Avery Patterson, Yasmin Ryan, both involved in that trip. Come back. Dash game does not matter for us on our side of it, so maybe not starting there for them. Maybe starting and getting limited minutes for them. So that's something to keep an eye out for y'all, for them. So you don't be surprised if they're not starting, or don't be surprised if they get pulled early. They just played a lot of games in 1 week. This will be game 4. Granted, the last game of the season, so go give it all, because you're going to get a nice winter break with Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up. So that'll be fun. What do we do? What else? Boatin obviously needs to get another start right there. Not much else you can do unless, do you know if Ryan Gary's is going to return, or if she's technically going to say, or if she's going to leave. So you may want to see her some more, give her some more minutes to see if she fits in. If you haven't figured it out, Katie Lynn as well, another free agent. You haven't played Belle Breed at all, so you probably won't. But there's another girl that could probably get some minutes, or probably not. I don't think, but could get some minutes. So, yeah, who knows what he's going to do? He's going to probably play the players that have been practicing and back with their team, and then insert those international players in certain manners or mannerisms, or they might come in and start too. You never know. They might be ready to play, and this is what they're used to because it's soccer. But man, a couple of them are flying over the ocean, though. That's gonna be a lot, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, man. So Fabrice, think you play it, you push it, you want to continue, you want to get the win, continue with that wins like you did off of KC, go into Portland and get another win, and end this season on a very high note with a lot of positives, a lot of positivities. And does the blueprint from Kansas City work, or was that the blueprint to beat Kansas City? So I would like to see a win. I think we're capable of a win, and I think I'm going to predict a win as well. So since I said it, and we'll segue to it, I think we are going to win this game 2-1. I do think it'll be 2-1. I would not be surprised if Portland does score first. But I think the defense will be set. They've been clicking together. So, yeah, 2-1 is what I'm going to stick with. The defense is going to look good. Paige Nielsen and Malia Berkeley back there have been stepping it up. Paige, y'all saw the picture, or y'all saw the picture I posted on Instagram. That's muscle right there. So they're going to hold it down in the back. Lisa Chapman, if Avery is not ready to go, and not starting with Lisa Boatin on the other side. You still have Westfall, unless she's still hurt. I think she was back though. So, oh God, what's her name? I forget her name. The other girl that's been on the short term has been doing really well. Why am I forgetting her name? It's a blank, but y'all knew who I'm talking about. I know y'all do. If y'all listen enough or watch the Dash enough. Stop. How am I forgetting her name? I mean, I can't check right now anyway, so that's okay. Whatever. So could see some different players back on the back line for the dash against Portland. The midfield should look good. Sheehan and Colaprico should be fine. Who's going to take Yasmin Ryan's place? Of course, is Kiki going to be available? So Ryan Gary's most likely will get a start unless you are using your international players. So curious. I don't know what we'll be doing. I'll be watching. There's, I think the press conference is on Saturday with Fabrice, so we'll see if we can get some insight to it before the game on Sunday and give y'all a little heads up if we can. Obviously, the press conference will be posted on Foxtrot TV. Everything's posted on Foxtrot TV. That's going to be video. Audio is posted on every platform or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Looking at the stars they're showing as I'm watching the World Series in the back. Oh man. So let's go Dash. Let's go get that win 2-1. Ooh, who's gonna score? I don't know who's gonna score. Sheehan and Colaprico both score. They each get a score. I would like maybe Punton gets back and ready. She gets a goal. Maybe a goal comes back from our number 10. Maybe Paige Nielsen gets one this year. Finally, on the last game. Whoever they get, man. I think it's 2-1. We score. They score first. We tie it, and then we win the game. So it's going to be one of those, and it's going to be fun. And it's the last game. So those of y'all that in Houston, I think there is an official watch party for the Houston Dash. I don't want to butcher the place, the name, especially since I can't really remember the name of it. Damn. Oh well, but there's an official watch party for the Houston Dash if y'all want to get down and watch it with other Dash fans for the last game of the season. Otherwise, it's going to be on NWSL Plus, so go check it out. Keep checking us out. This is the Dash Dispatch. We do one every week. I usually have somebody on with me. Andreas, the dynamic Foxtrot, is just not available this week. That's all good because, like I said, we move, we keep going, but things are getting better. We'll have more guests on. I've got a yes from another guest, but I'm waiting till the season end to get more of a review of the season and what's to look forward to. So y'all will stay tuned for that one. I think y'all gonna like that one. I don't think y'all gonna like that one. Y'all are gonna like that one. So that's gonna be the best part. That's gonna be fun. I'll tease it out maybe before, or y'all just gonna have to wait and find out when we drop it, and then be like, "Oh, that's a guest I want to listen to." But we'll see what goes on, and we'll see what other kind of guests we can get, and see how we can work in some interviews, some player interviews during the off season. Got to do that, man. I got to do that. So that's on me, but we'll see what happens, and then on the Dynamo side too. But hey, like we said, Foxtrot TV. The dynamic Foxtrot are the handles on pretty much any platform that you want to check for. It's Foxtrot TV on YouTube, at Dynamic Foxtrot on Instagram and Twitter and Blue Sky. And you have Noodle Tempio on X as well. Check us out. I throw shit on TikTok sometimes, but there's also shorts on YouTube. Andreas throws up, so y'all go check out some of the stuff. Go give it a thumbs up if you can when you're rolling through the Foxtrot videos over there. We have a game day planned, hopefully. Coming up in a couple weeks will be an international game, so we'll see if we can make it there. But otherwise, man, thanks for the support. Thanks for checking in. I told you we are going to be a little quick tonight, so what is this, 23 minutes getting into it right now? And we're about it. A nice little international review. A nice little Portland preview. It'd be nice if Messiah Bright could get a goal too. Larissa Larissy, y'all went and saw the article. I don't remember who it was. Houston Chronicle, I think, posted it. Ready to score, always ready to score, or always wanting to score. Something, I forget what the title is. I butchered that too. Probably y'all go check out that article. I think Ryan Garys did come out with an interview on Bio City that was posted a week ago, so y'all can go check that one out too. Yes, we're all friends. So go check out that interview because it could be intriguing. I won't tell you. I'll let you go check it out for yourselves. But man, that's it. I am OSG. This is the Dash Dispatch. I look forward to talking to y'all next week. I look forward to seeing y'all soon. I don't know when. I'm making a random trip. You see me in Houston running around, throw those H's up at me. I'll definitely throw them back. But good to talk to y'all. Good to see y'all. I'm OSG, and I'm out. H is up. Go beyond.